And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
Well, like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy here.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Luther Richter, Arnold, okay?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's, and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes.
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How do you do it? Teach me something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you gotta get the smile. Smile going on some shoes, but
Wait, hold up. I got
when
to
it's
try
time,
this.
when it's time to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
Just a sexy eye right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Each words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Find somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, it is Monday, part deux. I'm kidding. It's Tuesday, y'all. It's Tuesday. You all better be doing something fantastic and productive today. That's all I ask from all y'all. That's all I ask. You want to know why? Because last night I went a very long time last night on my show just for all y'all asses, okay? Because I love you guys, and you guys are incredible. And the conversations were great. Some of them got a little heated. What else is new? But I appreciated everybody that came on and was a part of the conversation and a part of the show. And it was good. It was very, very good. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got a lot to talk about, baby. We got a big conversation to talk about here very, very shortly. Has to do with ICE, baby. Yes. Yeah. All the immigration detention centers that are going on out there, that there's some interesting information in regards to those centers that we're going to be talking about here very, very shortly. I was going to talk about it last night, but I was like, this is too big for me to do, to talk about by myself. This is a subject that's way too big for me to just go through it by myself and not be able to fully jump into and dive into the conversation, into the subject matter in itself, because I didn't want to give you guys false information. I'm not here to give you fake news. We are not here to give you guys fake news. We are here to tell you guys the truth and tell you guys the information that we have gathered and the information that we've gotten, okay? So we are going to jump into that. But before we jump into that, we got some new Breonna Taylor information. We got some a tweet that Trump put out in regards to a possible assassination attempt. I don't know. It's really, really crazy. Welcome to 2020, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, if chapter 2020 is this crazy, I'm scared to go to chapter 2021. Literally, I'm scared to read forward. I'm scared. I don't know about y'all, but I'm wondering what the hell is going to happen in 2021. All right. There's some other stuff like, is it a blimp? Is it a UFO? We're going to look at that as well. Yeah, we got a lot of bit to talk about today. Oh, we got Carol Baskin dancing, so we got that to talk about today as well. Oh my God. But you know what we're going to do? You're going to watch it with us too, so it's going to be fantastic. So there's a lot to do today. It is a terrific Tuesday. I mean, no,
it's trending Tuesday.
It's a trending Tuesday. It's something today. How's that? It's something. Okay. So anyway, but before we jump into all of that, let me just say hello to my buddy, my boy, Jackie Buck. What's a guan, man?
What up, man? Good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, it's definitely got some stuff going on. Hey, show your picture again. What's going on with your photo back there? Was it just completely whitewashed on the one area? Did you spill something on it? Your painting behind you?
No.
I thought I saw.
No, it's the light. It's my light.
Is it just a light? Man,
it's my
your
light,
lighting
man.
Today is just messing with me.
Yeah, your light. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your eyes. You might want to go get your oculars checked.
See, look, like to me right now, it looks like a big old white splotch that's on the
it's just
on your painting there.
No, it's just
Weird.
a light. It's just a light. Literally, I think it's is some light. It's some light. It's crazy. I don't know where it's coming from. It might be from the sun, maybe.
Maybe.
Sort of. I don't know. From the sunlight. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's being weird today. It is being
It's
really weird.
Strange Tuesday already. All right, then.
It's already strange.
Everything's going good.
Can it just be strange? Can it only just be strange with the news and all that? Can it just not be strange today? I've had enough of strangeness to last me at least the rest of the month. How's that?
Right.
Okay, so let it be strange Tuesday news stuff because of all the stuff that we're talking about today. Hopefully, Breonna Taylor information is not strange. Hopefully, it's good news. But other than that, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it, Jack.
Yeah,
but still.
But hey, I was gonna let you know. Things I find dope.
I'm weak.
So
I'm dead. Okay.
Outside our house, like every year, we kind of get some caterpillars that end up like on our foliage that we have outside.
Foliage.
And we got some like milkweed type of stuff out there and stuff, and but we have monarch caterpillars that have been climbing all over it. And we went outside the other day and found like 5 cocoons hanging from our soffit and our gutters and everything. So it's real cool for the kids to be able to watch.
Some
we actually
monarch.
had collected one from our backyard the other day, and it was actually actually a huge moth is what it's going to come out to be. So we got some monarchs, we got some other things. But when you plant a garden, you get a whole bunch of different bugs that come around. But we always seem to have bird nests, around our house, and a whole bunch of different. We got bunnies in the backyard, and we're very naturey over here. So I go outside and hug my tree real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
But but that's real cool because we got it's just that time of year right now, and it's exciting to be able to watch, butterflies emerge. Hopefully, I'm trying to get to a symbolism and say maybe it's time for change, and that 2021 might be better. We just got to wait.
Here it is. We got 50 some odd days. I think we have literally 50 days till election. I can't wait for these 50 days to be over. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the election to be here and be done. I'm just ready.
And just know one way or the other, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just ready for it. Just personally, I'm just ready for it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that want, the fire and brimstone all day long. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm tired. It's just that I just want the results here already. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what's up. I just want to know what we're going to be leading with for the next 4 years, who we're going to have to deal with for the next 4 years. So I could just sit back, strap on that seatbelt, grab my popcorn, and just watch the world burn. It doesn't matter. Whoever's running it, it's going to be an interesting ride. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So 50 days, and then after that, the holidays, and then Happy New Year, and then we're in 2021. So I'm hoping, like I said, I don't know. This chapter's been crazy. This was a dense year. So I'm interested. I mean, I'm not interested. I'm terrified to turn to the next page. I'm just like, oh, what's under the? Oh,
God. It's your own adventure. Why did I make that choice?
I got to turn the page. Oh, God. That's 2021. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not excited about it. You know what I mean?
If you could freeze yourself for 5 years, would you do it?
If you mean I'm going to be
you
able
had
to...
You years to think about it.
No. Yeah, I had to think about it because here it is. I wouldn't want to come out 5 years later and find out the world's gone to ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the world's gone to just complete trash. I wouldn't want that. I'd want to know that I'm coming out to some weird acid trip of 70s. Everyone's on weed. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy-go-lucky. Everything's butterflies and daffodils. You know what I'm saying? Or monarch caterpillars on my foliage. And then... You know what I'm saying? I just, I love you. But at the same time, I just couldn't do I don't know if I could just wake up the next day and or 5 years later and just go, wait, what the hell is going on here? You see what I'm saying?
Is it done? Is it over with?
Is it over with? And then it's like there's
Like, no, it's worse.
It's super corona. You know what I'm saying? Super coronavirus out here and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good on it. I'm goods on it. You feels me. You feels me. You know? In fact, this is something I wanted to talk about anyway, so I'm glad that you brought that the election thing was brought up and everything.
Oh, I thought you were going to say cryogenics. I was like, oh.
Cryogenics,
what do you got,
I
man?
mean, like I said, cryogenics would be extremely fascinating if I knew for a fact that I was going to come out the other end alive.
Right.
And none of my body parts falling off due to atrophy or anything crazy like that. So,
Right.
one of the things I wanted to put out to everybody who's listening, all to the fam, because I know not everybody's on here yet, but there are some. This is a main question that I wanted to pose to you guys. I was thinking about doing a live election night, covering the entire thing live. So, comment down below if that's something that you'd be down for, because then we would do games. You know what I'm saying? We would do. Obviously, we'd be watching the election and finding out and in real time who's got what, right? But at the same time, we'd be doing call-ins. We would talk about what's going on. Everybody could put in their 2 cents about X, Y, and Z. But it would be a live stream or a live show, waiting till we get the results, if we even get the results. Let's just be real, you know. Because they might say, oh, yeah, such and such won. And then, the other candidate might not even want to, will deny it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Something I was thinking about.
I think it would be pretty cool. I mean, everyone's got their opinions, and
True.
You certainly have yours. So,
and so do you. Let's not forget. And so
I
do
think
you.
it could be a good thing,
Yeah, I think it would be fun. It's something to think about. It's something to think about. I mean, we got 50 days, but we got 50 days. Shoot, man, we got 50 days till that thing. This is gonna be a long 50 days. I have a feeling.
What I would like to see is, so supposedly Joe Rogan, there's some type of a thing where Trump said that he would be do a debate on Joe Rogan with Joe Biden for like 4 hours or something like that, and he would agree to that. Like, I can't imagine like what that would look like, and I would love to see you live stream that.
Yeah. Well, that too. So I did do a pop-up video about that yesterday. Just talking about my personal opinion about that, and I think that would be revolutionary for the podcast platform. That would be huge. And imagine if that's how they do things for the people, let's just say. Because that's a huge thing, especially because here's the thing. CNN, MSNBC, like the mainstream media, right? It's all stuffy and stupid. I'm not sitting here saying it's stupid. I mean, you get to hear them. You get to hear what they have to say. But having a platform in which a dude who is known to be stoned 90% of the time that he's on a podcast, and he's one of the dudes that really does keep it real. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty in the middle for the most part, for the most part. But given those pieces of information, then having him be able to go like, yo, Trump, are you really racist? You know what I'm saying? Or Biden, are you really racist? You know what I'm saying? Like him being able to just cut through the BS and ask the questions that people really want to know.
Right.
Would be phenomenal. And then it could turn into that next thing of everybody being like, yo, I want to go on here, or they're terrified to go on there because they don't want to keep it real.
Right.
So if Biden does not take the offer, he loses.
Yeah. Do you know why?
It's over.
Like why Trump is saying that though is because Rogan had said before in a tweet or something saying that I would vote for Biden, or I'd vote for Trump before I'd vote for Biden.
Yeah,
And
because
then Trump retweeted that or something like that. And
Yeah.
then on his next episode, he's like, I want to get something straight. I'm not a Trump supporter.
right,
He goes, I'm just not voting for Biden.
right, yeah. And the funny thing is that he did a video. There was a clip from one of his podcasts where he's basically said, Biden is like he's like a flashlight that's going dim in the middle of the forest. That's what he said. He was like, it's like you having a flashlight. He's the flashlight, and it's going dim while you're in the middle of like the woods. And Trump retweeted that, and then everyone's going, "Oh, so Joe Rogan is a Trump supporter and all that." You know what I mean? Anything that Joe Rogan says, that's might be a little controversial. Everyone goes up in arms. So they went in on that, and then that's when Joe Rogan was like, "Wait a second, yo, hey, bruh, let's not get it twisted, y'all. Like, I just don't like Biden. I'm sorry. If I only have these two people to choose, who do you think I'm going to lean to? I'm going to lean to Trump, kind of thing. So, it is very interesting. I think it would be dope to see them go on that platform. I'm cool with seeing Christopher Wallace sitting there going, "Yeah, sir, this is burr, 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 burr." You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with that, because we see that every single time. But if they don't have an allotted time and they actually get to speak out, not just like, "You have a minute and 30 seconds, sir." You know what I mean? 30 seconds. 15. 5. You got to finish. Okay, Mr. Doctor, you know what I mean? It's like, President Trump, we want to ask, and while Biden's sitting there with his gaffes and stuff. "Oh, okay, you don't want me to finish." Well, let the man finish. If you got a 4-hour debate, a 4-hour conversation with Joe Rogan, where they actually get to speak, I think that'd be dope. But I think but I do want to say this. I mean, I'll give mad props to Biden if he accepts the challenge, right? If he accepts the invitation. But I'll say this though: he's going to be eaten alive.
Yeah, it might.
It's not even about him being like who's better as a president or who's a better person. It's just a matter of Trump doesn't give a damn. Trump doesn't give a damn. So he would be eaten alive. Doesn't matter about his policies. Trump would be speaking over him the entire time and not caring. So unless it's an opportunity for Biden to sack the F up and surprise the hell out of all of us, that's something to watch too. So maybe he does. Maybe he finally won't give a damn. Maybe he'll just be like, "All right, shoot, this is Joe Rogan's page. This is like Joe Rogan's platform. I can say whatever I want, however I want. So I'm going to say it."
Mm-hmm.
F-bombs and everything.
Joe Rogan stands up, walks out. Chris Hansen walks in.
Oh
"Hi, I'm Chris Hansen.
That'd be hilarious.
I have some questions for both of you."
That'd be evil. No. You want to know what would be even more crazy? Is if Joe Rogan stood up, walked out, and Alex Jones walked in.
Oh, God.
Bruh. That would be terrible. Consider that over. That'd be terrible. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Trump would be like, "Hi." Biden would be like, "Damn. He got me." See what I'm saying? So
And Biden right now supposedly 7.5% up on national polls.
Allegedly. It keeps changing every 5 seconds.
Rate, and he's been in all the national polls has been consistently above Trump, and that's like historic for leading candidates.
I mean, here it is. We're gonna have to wait and see what they they say that now, and then 2 seconds later it'll be like, "Oh, Trump's leading by 2.5 points," and then you know what I'm saying, like, I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I'm doing. I feel like right now is like I just want to wait. Election day is when the truth comes out. You know, if anything that Biden has done has had any lasting effect on anybody, really, that truth will be seen and shown come November 3rd in 50 days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for those 30 days, real talk. I mean, 50 days. I'm waiting for that moment because the moment of truth is then. We can sit here and go, oh, the polls. Nah, it really depends. It really matters on who's going to show up and vote. Your kids concur. So it's all good. It's all good, you know. Foliage. Monarch caterpillars. Anyway, but definitely comment down below and let me know if you guys would be down for something like that. If you would want me to do something like that, do a live stream or a live show while we all hold hands together and watch this crazy circus of an election actually happen. In fact, if there is a Joe Rogan debate, I would definitely consider doing a live stream on that for sure. And we could all watch it together for 4 hours. So definitely comment down below and let me know if you guys would be down for something like that. I would definitely check it out. I'll definitely consider it. How's that? But good morning, everybody who's now tuning in and everything. You know, Greg, good evening. Greg Burt, thank you so much for tuning in. Blake, good evening. Michelle Smale, what's up? Tanner Vane, good morning. Shoot. Sam Flynn, good morning. Sorry, I'm just Jacqueline, good evening. Oh my God, good morning. Why am I saying good evening? Good morning. And as people start to come in more and more, that's really, really great. You know, before we jump into this mass hysterectomies story with ICE, which is mind-boggling, like mind-boggling. I still can't believe it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. He just left me right then and there. Okay, so I guess we're going to go left turn here. I was about to jump into something else, but let's do this. So I understand that this is something a little light. We're going to do something light right now. Okay? Now, the thing is that the Dancing with the Stars has finally kicked off their season last night. All right. Everything from, they got like Jesse Metcalf, Nelly, Carol Baskin, killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that didn't happen. Anyway, so there was a lot of, there is a lot of people that were very interested to see what how Carol Baskin was going to do on this show, Dancing with the Stars. Now, I haven't seen this whole thing yet, just to be straight funky. But I figured, why not watch this together? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you be down for something like that? Let's check out if Carol Baskin still got those killer moves. Hey.
Dancing the Paso Doble with her partner Pasha, it's Carol Baskin.
Oh my God. This is already bad. What is going on? Eye of the Tiger. Yes. No. This is bad. Well, okay. That was nothing. That literally was nothing. What did I just see there? What did I just see there, guys? You tell me, what was that? That was just basically him dragging her around the stage, or dragging her around the dance floor with a whole bunch of pyrotechnics in the background with sequins and leopard print, tiger print, whatever you want to call that. What was that? Okay, that was bad. That was really, really bad. Wow. Man, that's crazy. That is pretty bad. That's a pretty bad one, man. Here it is, though. I guess she's trying to secure that bag, so let her secure that bag as much as she can, even though, here it is. Why wouldn't you have somebody do this? Like, you know, she's like apparently still under investigation for the murder of one of her husbands, but now she is on Dancing with the Stars. Like, if you're going to want to get somebody on with that kind of thing, you might as well get OJ. You know what I'm saying? Go get yourself some OJ Simpson up in this piece. And I guarantee you people would watch that stuff. People would watch. You know what I'm saying? But my Lord, that was stupid. That was really, really stupid. That was really, yes, Tanner Vane, that was strange, bruh. That was strange. That was unnecessary. Unnecessary. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm happy that actually happened. Not really. We're gonna go into another one. You know, we are gonna be going into the conversation about ICE here very shortly, because Jack has that story and he had to go and take care of something really quick, so he'll be back. And I'm reading somebody saying, Teresa, hey there, do you guys have any updates on the wild and hopefully false story of mass hysterectomies at the ICE facility in Georgia? I believe there's been a complaint against awful medical care, but this part seems very suspicious. And if false, we need to get that out ASAP. Yes, we will be talking about that here very shortly. As far as I know, it is not false claims. This is not a fake news story. This is apparently fairly true. But at the same time, we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down so that we can assess it for ourselves if it's real or not. So stick around, Teresa. We will be talking about that very, very shortly. But before we get into that kind of craziness, we got to jump into this other craziness. Aside from Carol Baskin dancing, that wasn't even dancing. That was just her walking around and just like Thriller, but walking around. Actually, not walking around. He was dragging her around. And I'm done. Anyway, here we go. This is another very interesting story. And this is a very interesting story, okay? So, a woman who cut off her hand for insurance money is sentenced to prison. I don't know if you heard about this story, but there is this Slovenian woman who sawed off her own hand in a desperate attempt to collect insurance money, was sentenced for 2 years in prison for an insurance fraud this week. Now, Julia Adlesic, 22, deliberately cut off her hand above the wrist last year and left it behind when she went to the hospital. Adlesic denied the charges, claiming she cut her hand in an attempt while trimming, I guess, in an attempt while trimming branches. Her boyfriend was allegedly in on the scheme and has been sentenced to 3 years in prison. The boyfriend's father was sentenced to a year in prison as well. So this woman decided, hey, I got this really great idea. You know, and apparently her insurance claim was up to about $1.6 million. All right. So she decided, all right, this woman, Julia, decided, hey, I got this great idea. Let me just, I got this insurance claim and everything. So if something happens to me, if I cut my hand off or something like that, there's some sort of clause where I can, collect this money. Well, her boyfriend decided to say, hey, that's a really great idea. Let me help you out. Let me saw off your hand for you. So they jumped in on this, and now they're looking at a couple years in prison. What's funny is that she's getting less time than her boyfriend. Maybe because he did the act? Because there's no way on God's green earth she's crazy enough to physically cut off her own hand. I mean, that is a special kind of crazy, right? I mean, here it is. If you were going to cut your hand off, if you decided, hey, man, if you said, hey, man, I'm going to cut my hand off, you know for a fact you ain't doing that alone. I couldn't do that by myself. If I had to, that's insane. I'd be like, nope. Somebody else do it. I'm not looking at this. I'm not looking at this. If I was crazy enough to want to cut off my own hand. Melania's Slovenian too. Well, she ain't cutting her hand off, but it almost seems like she is maimed. It seems like she's lobotomized, but that's just my personal opinion. But yes. So this woman is now facing 2 years in prison for insurance fraud, all because she tried to cut off her hand so she can secure the bags of $1.6 million hairs. Crazy, right? Welcome to our world, y'all. Welcome to our world. Now, that's nuts. I couldn't even think of anybody who would be willing to do something like that. I'm just going to be completely real. I don't think, unless you're like the dude who's got your arm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you've been out there, doing some rock climbing, you fall and a rock falls on your arm and there's no other choice but to cut off your arm. I can see something like that. But you going, hey guys, I can get over $1 million. Let's do this. Let's cut off my hand really quick. Who does that? Who has the balls to actually do that? In their right, hopefully, most likely, sober mind. Say, hey, cut off my hand. Let's do it. Go ahead. Cut off me hands. That makes no sense. So now, girl can't make money hand over fist anymore. Anyway. Really, really sad story there. Sad meaning like just stupid. That's just sad. But anyway, moving on. All right. We are going to jump into this thing. They might just have her for insurance fraud and charge him for dismemberment. Yeah, or maiming. That's true. That is very, very true. But then then you also think about it. When you think about it, it's like, why is the boyfriend's dad involved in it as well? You see what I'm saying? Inquiring minds would like to know. That just, to me, does not make any sense. Why would that be? Why would that be an okay? Like, why would the dad be involved? I mean, getting sentenced unless he was involved with unless he's the one who provided the apparatus or the equipment to cut her hand off. You know what I'm saying? But okay, so So crazy. So crazy. Well, moving on to the next thing, because like I said, hopefully Jack will be back here so we can talk about our top news things. But I'm going to jump onto this thing. I mean, it's a little bit more light, a little bit of a light thing, but we're going to talk about it, though. Oh, come on. Ooh, Michelle, that's a good point. Maybe he did have the holder still. That's a good possibility, too. That's definitely a good possibility. Come on. Oh, come on. Where is it? All right. So there's a very interesting video that's out right now of a UFO. Well, I want you guys to check it out for yourselves, and maybe we can assess what the hell this is. Because honestly, I couldn't tell you what this is. Hold on one second. Okay, so this is weird, man. Take a look at this.
But everybody stopped to see the aliens. It says, that's what everybody said, bro. I don't know if that's true or not, but everybody blocked
I mean, it.
Said the aliens come to get us. I don't know.
I'm gonna let it play one more time.
Yo, I don't know, but everybody stopped to see the aliens. It says, that's what everybody said, bro. I don't know if that's true or not, but everybody blocked the highway. Say the aliens come to get us. I don't know.
Okay, so the question is that a blimp or is that a UFO? Now, they're saying, because I see Royale on here. What's up, Royale? Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely comment down below and let us know where you're commenting from. We like to meet new people, meet everybody who's on the show. But anyway, people are sitting here saying that oh, you know, because apparently people were stopping in the streets to look at this particular thing in the air. Now, if it was a blimp, it would be a blimp. You see what I'm saying? It would look like a blimp. But that kind of doesn't I mean, it's terrible. It's terribly shot and it's all over the place like this. So you can't really see that, very well. Now, Royale's saying it could be edited, though. Now, I don't know if it's edited if people are looking at it. You see what I'm saying? So still bad. It just completely shut out. It lost